What is up, Lebanon and Steins fans? 001 here, and it's been a good while since I've made a video, especially Steins related. The reason why I've not been making anything is honestly, I am dealing with big fucking depression right now, especially now that the divergence has changed and we have lost our dear 002. I'm not doing very well, and it's keeping me from making videos. It's keeping me from having fun and from doing things I love. But I should keep on doing them because I love them, and I have a Steins channel for Steins and science adventure related videos. So that said, I want to start a new kind of format where I do science adventure news. I feel like we've been in such a dry period of science adventure, while actually hasn't been, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, meh, nothing's going on. I need more. Well, when I go on Twitter, there has been much more, which I just didn't know about. So with that said, I want to give a big shout out first to kirikiribasara.com, which is a news website named after Gamotan's own blog, Kirikiribasara. And what they put on there is science adventure news from Steinsgate to Chaos Head to Occultic 9. It's all on there, or mostly on there, because first of all, I want to start out with some things that aren't on Kirikiribasara, which they should be. So fastly, if you're watching this video, or anyone else from the Kirikiribasara crew, first of all, I love y'all. And second, how are you missing out on some of these cool things? How? I've even sent them to you via Twitter and y'all didn't put it on there. So I'm gonna make a video about it. First of all, gaming collabs. Have you heard about any new collabs with Steinsgate? I have, because I've actually participated with some of them. The first one I've done so far is on 7 Days. Now that has already ended, but the game 7 Days is a game where it's basically just a mobile fighter game, and you have your own little characters, and you can like gamble for new ones. So you know how it works. You put in the coins or the money, you get random characters, keep on fighting. But this game kind of resets after 7 days. Either way, you could get 3 characters in there. You could get Mighty, Okabe, and Kurisu to fight with. I only got Okabe and Mighty because, like I said, it's random and it's just kind of gambling, but you know how mobile games work. But it's a cool collab. Here's some pictures. And then the second one is, I'm not sure if that one's still on. I don't think it is. Got a little phone here for all the information because it's a lot. They did a collab with Majikami, which I don't know, but I just think it's one of those similar fighting games. But that's already 2 new collabs they've done that I didn't know about first, which is cool. And that's not on Kirikiribasara, unfortunately. Now, there's been even more collabs that they've been doing, but not with gaming, but just with companies that sell stuff. Like, for example, they've done a collab with A3 from Akiba, and they've released the Hero Lens, or it's a plastic, or I'm not sure what material it is, but it's a see-through sheet which you can hold, and it has a little print on it with like text and stuff from the visual novel. So you can stand in a city or wherever you want, put it in front of you, and it kind of makes it look like a little scene from the visual novel, which is funny. I think it's cool. But that's another collab they did. I didn't know about that. I'm not going to buy it because it's all the way in Akiba, but it's out there, and that's very interesting. Another collab they did was with, I think it's called Wave. I'm going to just double check. It is with Wave, and they did another figure. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed by this because it is another Kurisu figure, and although they're always welcome because Kurisu is pretty waifu, we are missing out on some characters. Where's Daru? Where's Maho? Maybe another Okabe, you know? But I guess, whatever. There it is. Why not? That's pretty cool. And here comes the big fucking part, is where if you go to the Steinsgate.Japan website, they actually have a cool little new layout on there, which is really interesting. And that's because last year they had the 10-year anniversary of Steinsgate. And they did stuff there, and I thought it just ended there. You know, they had the little merchandise, they had the 10-year anniversary pins and the t-shirts. But instead, what they're doing is they're doing 10 projects. 10 new projects for the 10-year anniversary. And that does not include some of the collabs we've talked about. That's all separate stuff as well. So if you look on the side, I got it on the phone right here. It says, you'll see it over here. It says all the projects they're doing and how much they've already done. For example, the first project was the Science Adventure Live, which was interesting and cool. Then the second one was kind of like a thing in Akiba, I think, where where you go around and you look for stuff and then you get like prizes and stuff. It's really cool. It's like kind of like a scavenge hunt, I think. I didn't really look into it, but that's what I thought it was when I just saw it when it happened. The other thing was Comiket, or the comic market. They had their own little thing there. And then they also did the Project 4, which was, I think, just an art stuff that they were selling. Not very sure. If you want a video about these particular projects, then say that in the comments, because what I'm going to is actually Project 6 and 10. But let's go through 4, which was, I think, the art. And then 5 is what I think was, because I saw it on Twitter a lot, is where they had an actual lab recreation in real life where people could go and make pictures. That was really cool. That's neat. But then Project 6 arrived, and 6 is different because 6 is a collab with Sanrio, which is, you know, the entire series that Hello Kitty and Pompurin and you know, all those little cute-ass characters come from. And no, it's not merchandise, it's an actual little visual novel. So if you click on the Project 6, you can see that they have 2 files you can look at, and it is all in Japanese. So if you're studying it, then you have to maybe go a little bit by bit, like I have to, because it's obviously a difficult language. If you don't know any Japanese, I'm sorry, bro. It's cool. But what they do is that they're gonna, I think, upload multiple new episode thingies every week, or in every now and then. So they have 2 up already. There's probably going to be more. But it's really interesting to see Hello Kitty and that stuff within the Steins Gate universe. It's its own divergence as well. So it's actually canon as well. Huh. And then we scroll all the way down, because 7, 8, and 9 are still coming soon. But 10 has already been announced, which is something we're probably making another video about as well, is the Hollywood live action of Steins Gate. What? So yeah, they're doing a Steins Gate movie, a Western Steins Gate movie. Now that scares me, because, you know, I've seen some Western anime movies and they've been questionable. But obviously it depends on who makes it, you know, the team behind it. It's not all from the same person, so we cannot look at Death Note, the Western one, and then look at this and be like, it's going to be like that, because it's different people, I think. So how about we talk about that in a different video, because that is very, very interesting. But so much for the news. That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? That's so much stuff. Did you know about that? Let me know in the comments down below if you did not know any of these, and if you're going to check out any of them, because I think that's really, really interesting. And again, make sure to check out kirikiribasara.com for all your Steins Gate news, besides apparently some of the collabs that they didn't report on. It is how it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Psy Kanglo.